around Picnic Bay. As you can see, people are drifting off into the sunrise over there. Nice beautiful horizon, and just enjoying my day here. And today I've actually dipped already twice. I'll be dipping once more over there for Picnic Bay. I went to Jeffrey Bay, went to Horseshoe Bay, and also went to Nelly Bay, went to Arcadia Bay. And those are the towns and cities of Magnetic Island. I actually did tape about 30 minutes of road for you guys, so you can watch that. It's just been amazing, my journey today in Magnetic Island. 3 dips I will have. I've already had 2. I'll have to do more in the meantime. So no matter what, you guys can always see how well you can do when you're traveling the world, when you're actually seeing the scenery and what you can do about it. No matter what, no one can stop you in terms of life and what you're doing. So you just have to realize just to be yourself and love your life, see the scenery, make sure that you see the horizon, what's happening around you. As you can see, it's so beautiful over here. When you go over here, you can actually see a nice beautiful horizon over here. It's over there. This is all of this from Picnic Bay in Magnetic Island. So for $3.60 I took a bus, which is 10 kilometers from Horseshoe Bay. I drove all the way down here by bus. I was in the front seat. I had my video player, my actual video recording software, which is my iPhone. I had it playing. I had it recording all the way, all the roads. There's one road that goes straight down to Picnic Bay and a couple of neighborhoods. And I realized that it's much better for me to go by bus and give $3.60 and see the whole road and tape it as well, which is much faster, so that I can dip 3 times in one day in different parts of the Magnetic Island. So over here, there's crocodiles. Over here, Picnic Bay, you can swim. In Jeffrey Bay, you cannot swim because over there, there's no nets. But then you go to Arcadia, Arcadia, there is Alma Bay. Over there, there's no nets, but you can swim in between the hills. It's very beautiful. And then you can go to the Horseshoe Bay from Arcadia Bay. From Alma Bay, there's actual bus stop, and you can grab yourself and go straight forward. You can go all the way to Horseshoe Bay and make sure that you dip over there where the nets are. So I've already dipped at Alma Bay, and I'll be dipping over here, and also I've dipped in Horseshoe Bay. So it's very beautiful, guys. This is where I thought that Townsville, which is up there, that's Townsville. I thought from Townsville the boat will be coming here, but just amazing, guys. This is just amazing motivation for you guys. And the reason is that no matter what, you can see my life, you can see how I do. And in life, you just have to realize to be number one in your life. Make sure that no matter what, you're inspired daily about what you're doing in life. You are always paying more attention to yourself than anyone else. Make sure you're loving yourself more than anyone else. Make sure you're doing anything in your power to actually prosper and become more abundant, because guys, it's worth it. Guys, I was on the bus. I seen people, backpackers, they're getting off to go into the hostels. Like, they could have came here for an extra hour to just see this during this time, right? It's just another 10 minutes down the road by bus, and they chose to go into the hostel. So guys, just like, go see something new, go experience life, go see extra. Why do you have to be with a crowd? About 10 of them went into the hostel. Oh, big deal. You understand? So guys, when you find yourself away from the crowd, you're going to find yourself like this. You're going to find yourself with an amazing background. You're going to be doing better. You're going to be living life, and that's what it's all about. It's about lifting your mindset. It's about being inspirational. What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? Okay, the time is now. You must take action, guys. I came here by action. I took action. Okay, action is your #1 asset in life. Okay, the more chances you have, the the more opportunities you have. Look for chances, look for second chances, look for opportunities. They're all around you, okay? No one's going to teach you anything. You have to realize I give you only ideas. You have to go out there and do it. I give you ideas. As I'm on the video, I record anything on video. I make sure I give it to you 100%, and I can give myself 100% in every single video. Every time I'm doing something, I'm always giving you 100%. As you can see over here, guys, that's what it takes. It takes you doing 100% work for yourself. Work for yourself. Never work for someone else. When you work for someone else, you're losing. So, guys, today has been so inspirational for me because I've traveled the whole Magnetic Island, and there's just a couple of places to go. The neighborhoods in Nelly Bay, there's also the neighborhoods in Arcadia. Go there with my bike, and also Lagoon and Arcadia. And I can go for second dips as well, and then guess what? I can actually go somewhere else. In one day, Magnetic Island finished, which is very, very beautiful for me. So, guys, one thing I did realize on my journey here is no matter what, when you're traveling, see the place as fast as you can. As fast as you can. Go from one place to another. I was talking to myself earlier. I was in Horseshoe Bay. I was like, wow, 3 years ago, I was 113 kilos. I was eating meat. I was a smoker. I was drinking alcohol. Once a month, I was drinking alcohol, scotch, whatever. And I was doing it alone. I was sitting and I was smoking with my laptop, right? I was sitting on the couch, and I was smoking. And guess what? My life was going nowhere. And I was watching techno, very dark vibe I had. And I had no life, no woman. I had no money, I was broke. I had no job, I was on the selling. I was on the government loans. And I was a loner. I was a loner and I was lonely too. Now I'm still a loner, but I'm not lonely. I'm not lonely anymore. So you have to realize it's worth to improve your life. Guys, I've improved my life. No woman wanted me. You understand? No woman. They all called me ugly. Okay, and I was ugly. I look at myself when I was in the past. Well, I was ugly. Well, guess what? That's why I have an inspiring story now. Understand? Because when you turn from ugly to beautiful, oh, you got an inspirational story. But if you've always been beautiful, you never seen the ugly sides of you. You understand? You never seen how it feels to be fat, how it feels to do ice, how it feels to do weed, ecstasy, and almost end up in prison, and almost commit suicide 3 times, and also become schizophrenic like I was. Because I've overcome challenges, big challenges. So here I am, just doing myself, just making sure that no matter what, I'm living life. I'm breathing. I'm taking my time to explain something. I'm using my arms. I'm using my gestures. Why? Why do I use my gestures? Because gestures are everything, guys. When you're giving a speech, when you're doing something, you need to recognize who you are. You have to show some talent. Okay? How do you do that? You train yourself. Train yourself. Train yourself. You have to move with your hands so that you can vibe better, so you can do better, so you can live better. As you can see, like for example, when you're doing classical music, right, and the person who is the instrumental artist is going like this. Why is he doing that? Because he's signaling the rhythm. Okay, so when you're moving your arms in an appropriate way for yourself, what's going to happen is you're going to realize, hey, you're a public speaker. You know why? Because you can move your gestures. You can see what your right hand's saying, and you just say it. You just say it. You never spray it. And then guess what? You spray it first, and then eventually you say it, and you'll never spray it. Okay, so make mistakes first, and then you can realize, hey, I'm worth it. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can live life. I can show myself to the world. Never for the world. Never do anything for the world. Show yourself to the world. Never do it for the world. Okay? Do it to the world. Do it to the world. You understand? When I give you this, I'm doing it to you. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. And that's why I receive more love right now. I just love myself even more now. You understand? Because I never do it for you. I do it for me. Now, no matter what, you have to realize you have to do it for yourself as well. So, no matter what, you need to also get up on camera. You need to be able to speak. You need to be able to have the great vibes. You need to have better vibes than me. You need to make sure that you are number one in your life. And if you're drinking drugs, you're doing drugs, then that means you're not number one. Alcohol, drugs is number one in your life. So what you need to realize is I'm drug free. All right, I'm sober. That's why I say it. That's why I'm living in integrity. Now, I've been drug free for 5 years, 6 years now, 6 years. So you have to realize now, as I speak, so shall I be. As I grow, so shall I do. As I say, so I am. I am what I say. Alright, I am what I do. And what I'm doing right now is all I'm doing is I'm communicating, doing a video for you. I'm teaching you something of my ability, which is a new expression of mine, something new that you can actually live on, and something that you can take action on and grab it. Okay? Anything in this video that's going to spark your attention, look, the beautiful scenery in this video. When you see me, when I started off in Eastwood. I was just with my beanie, it was winter, and I started off on 1 minute videos. 1 minute videos of me, and I thought, let me do 1 minute videos so that I can express myself like that. And guess what I've done? I got 1 minute video, I uploaded to YouTube, series 1, for 1 minute. I had 500 videos on YouTube, all one minute each. And guess what? I had less than 78 subscribers. Less than 78 in about 4 months, which was really shit. And guess what I've done? I removed social media altogether. I need no more social media. I need no more gym. I need no more hiking. I need no more camping. Do you know why? Because I have time, baby. I have more time. I have no need to watch TV anymore. I have no need for YouTube anymore. I have no need for Instagram, Facebook. I have no need to watch the past. I have no need to see the past anymore. All I got is me now. I do me, I do me, I do me. Do you know why? Because I'm an inspiration. Not for you, but for myself. For myself. Now, those people who find me an inspiration, thank you very much. You guys are my fans. I appreciate you. I'll give you more. I'll give you more and more. And I'll make sure that you go out there and grow yourself. Now, those people who believe in themselves the most are always going to be people who are going to do the most. Okay? Do the most you can, and you'll love the most yourself. Love yourself first, and you'll have everything. Guys, today I sat on the bus. Guess what? Guess what happened? The bus came. Guess what I did? I was like, let these people go on first. I was the last one. And guess what? I sat on the front seat of the bus. Understand? There's a saying, if you're last, you're first. It was true. I was the first one, I was the first seat. Everyone else went behind. Why? Because I let everyone go first. Now every time I enter a bus, I let them go first. Do you know why? Because the last is the strongest. The one who lets everyone go first is the strongest person. So always seek to be the strongest in the crowd. Always seek to be the star in the crowd. Seek to be the smartest in the crowd. Now, there is a saying, if you're not smartest, then you're dumbest. Which is 100%. So no matter what, make sure that you're doing your best every single day. And if you're also smartest in the room, guess what? You are in the best room. You know why? Because no one else is going to grow you except you. So what you have to do is, when you're smartest in the room, find yourself alone. Alright? Find yourself alone, because those people who are dumber than you are only going to drag you down. Okay, now the quote goes, if you're smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. Now there's no such thing as wrong or right, but you'll find yourself in life the smartest around people. So guess what? Just walk away and go your own path. Never be around them. Never be around those people. Be around yourself. Be around what you're doing. What are you doing in life? How are you going to do it? And guess guys, what I have said. I've said that no matter what, you need a plan, you need to see daily, you need to express yourself, and you need to show yourself every single day. And you need to communicate that daily in videos, audios, and writing. Guys, if you see my planning, every single day, guys, I'm loving life. I'm doing life. And here I am doing videos in front of people too. Like, there are people there too. 14 minutes now. So, guys, the reason I say this is because when I started this video, I was not able to do that. So here I am, I'm doing it now. Do you know why? Because now I find myself much better. I find myself much better than the past. So I feel much better about myself. I feel better about the person I am. So no matter what, you just do your business, right? Here, when I go backpackers, I already see what to expect. I've been to over 35 hostels around Australia. I've been to Cairns, I've been to Hobart, I've been to Townsville. Here I am at Magnetic Island. I've been to Sunshine Coast. I've been to Malulabar, Maroochydore, and Noosa. Right? I've also been to Melbourne, I've been to Adelaide, I've been to Brisbane, I've been to Sydney. Lived in Sydney for 25 years. I lived overseas for 2 years. I went to Las Vegas for 11 days. I won a poker tournament before I was a poker player. I stopped gambling now. I'm not a gambler anymore. Gambling took too much time, right? And guess what? It made me an addict, okay? I used to do sports bets, all that kind of thing. And I used to wake up all single nights waiting for a soccer team to win by 1 goal and it loses. And I get pissed off and I lost the whole day's productivity because of that stupid team. You understand? And I lost money on it. So never put your money where you lost it, okay? And never put your money where you can lose it. So no matter what, you have to realize there is nothing right and wrong. So when I say right, I mean there's just grow. I just grow as a person. There's no right or wrong. So you just have to realize my background and how I came. I came from a middle class family, poor family. A middle classes today is another word for poor, okay? I was a poor man, right? I grew up with a poor dad. I grew up with a poor family, poor mother. Now, no matter what, here I am, rich as I can be, and I'm getting richer. Do you know why? I'm getting richer for these aspects of life. I'm vegan, I'm content. I'm doing content every day. I write in my journal. I plan daily. I invest my money properly and better. And also, I make sure to financially plan. I make sure to plan ahead. I make sure to jot down ideas. Make sure to show my face on camera. I make sure to build a business around subscriptions, around my content. The more I do, the better I get. Guys, I'm getting better and better. I'm not getting worse. Alright, the more videos I do, the better I get. You have to realize that no matter what, your attitude is everything. That's what you saw Dr. Wayne Dyer. Do you know who Dr. Wayne Dyer is? This guy is an inspiration. Go find him on YouTube, whatever you do, make sure you learn from him. This guy's going to teach you spirituality. He's going to teach you something about life. So no matter what, go to people who teach you something about life. Those people are going to help you grow in all aspects of life. Grow yourself daily, and make sure that you're always inspiring other people. Always inspire other people. Never back down and never quit. John Cena. So no matter what, guess what? Now I'm enjoying my life. I'm doing myself. I'm loving myself. I'm enjoying my life. And guess what? I'm away from backpackers. You understand? I'm away from backpackers. I never need backpackers. I went today to some bungalow hostel. It was so beautiful though. The houses over there, they were like little miniature houses for each separate rooms and everything. And there were like 6-bed dorms, 8-bed dorms. And I walk in, like it's like a 6-bed dorm, like in a little small house. And small houses everywhere, like 35 of them. So it's very beautiful. I'll be going there tonight. But guys, I'm away from them. I went in, I'm like, fuck, there's like 6 people in the bedroom. There was 5 people in the bedroom. I was like, which one's my bed? The guy's like, the top one there. I was like, alright. I was like, alright, thank you. It was very beautiful in the room, very air conditioned. For me, it's beautiful out here. You know why? Because I'm here. I'm here anyway. So no matter what, over there, guess what? I chuck all my clothes. I threw all the pillowcase, the blankets, the bedsheet cover. I put it on the top of the bed, and here I am. Find myself at Picnic Bay straight away. You know why? I left them straight away. I don't care about them. I don't care about those people there. They're drinking, like the Germans. They're drinking beers and everything. Like I'm not a fan of beers. Do you understand? When I'm not a fan of beers, I never go where the beer is. You understand? So no matter what, I've got nothing against people. I just do me, but I believe in a better world, and I believe beer will never make you better. So no matter what, I'm always learning, I'm always growing, I'm always finding something to do. So it's very inspirational for me to do this video right now, because I have this beautiful, amazing grace over here, as you can see. And I have no need to explain it, because no matter what, you can see how much courage it takes to actually start improving yourself. When you watch my videos, my episode 1 to 40 in how-to videos, guys, you're gonna find out how fat I was, how much of a loser I was. But guess what? I stood up, didn't I? I stood up. Guess what? Because you guys never seen what I did. I had potential. I had something great in me. That's why I stood up. I'm like, let's go. I'll start doing it, because no one else is doing it around me. Guess what? They're still not doing it. But here I am. I'm still doing it, right? They're never doing what I do. Do you understand? They have no courage. They have no balls. They've got no mindset. So those people who think that I need a 9-to-5 job, I only need me. I need nothing else but me. I never need a 9-to-5 job. What I need is me the most, and I have me right now. So all I do right now is I just better myself. I better myself daily. I make sure no matter what, I'm always learning, I'm always growing, I'm always doing something to better my life. I'm always doing something to become happier. That's the foundation of life. The foundation of life is live better or go home. Daniel Milivojevic. As you can see, beautiful. There are birds in the air. The crowd here is very silent. They're doing their own thing. So I have to use also my gestures when I public speak, and I have to learn how to improve myself on the go. So what does that mean? When you improve yourself on the go, it means that you're learning on the go. You're learning something to do, and you're actually seeing what you can do in daily life and how you can do it. So I'll go for a swim now. I'll make sure that I can do something to better my life, because that's how you do it. No matter what, you guys have to realize that sometimes you have to pick up your stuff, you have to go, and you have to go and swim over there before darkness falls. You understand? And while I walk over there, I can actually pick up my stuff and I can actually go. There's no problem. And those people over there, they may be saying, oh, what the fuck's he doing? Like he's saying some shit. Like as I over there, like that's it, that's what I said. So no matter what, you realize, never go to the past and never go think what people are saying. But you have to realize people don't even give a fuck about you. To be honest. But you have to realize that I have to pick up my shit, my best shit, which is me. I'm the best shit. And I have to go. I have to start going. I have to go and swim for a bit. So fuck those people over there, because they never say hello, and I have no need to say hello to them. So no matter what, you just have to realize, improve yourself. That's what it takes. It takes loving yourself. It takes showing yourself integrity every day. Show yourself the person you are. Show yourself how you're going to improve, what you're going to do, and how you're going to get better. That's the only vision that you have. There's nothing else. Now, I'm not gay, but I have to repeat it for myself because I had the stupid thought. So no matter what, guys, there's an amazing thing going around that if you do not repeat positive affirmations that you believe in, then guess what? You are going to become the opposite. That's why when I say something, I make sure to say it no matter what, even on camera, about what I mean right now. No matter what, I'm not gay, so no matter what, that's it, nothing else. And the reason I say that is because there was a thought where it said in my head, oh, that I'm gay. I'm not gay. So no matter what, this is a funny thing. Do you know why? Because I feel as though I have to say it for myself, just so I can be on a better path for myself. So that's it, guys. You just enjoy yourself. And that was just a massive failure. Like I went from a beautiful video to just like what the fuck happened? How the fuck did you go from that to I'm not gay? So that's just exactly what happened. But did I fail? No, I never failed. I never failed anything, because if I failed, then I'm not here. But I'm here. I'm here, and I'm never failing. But do you understand? Do you understand that I'm a failure anyway? But I'm not a failure. I'm not a failure or better. So no matter what, guys, just enjoy life and see that life is here for your taking. How are you going to live life, and what are you going to say on camera? So make a fool out of yourself. Make people laugh. Big deal. I'm not gay. Who cares? I'm not gay. I'm like, whoa. There are people who are straight, there are people who are gay. Big deal. Make a big deal out of it. So as you can see over here, nice beautiful beach over here, beachfront. There's actually nobody swimming right now in that net. Gives me the perfect opportunity right now to go take action and to go swim for myself right now. Because that's what I came for. I came to swim. I came to dip in 3 times. So guys, no matter what, use your emotions to talk, and your emotions are going to lift you. Your emotions are going to show you the absolute way you can improve yourself even more. Now, no matter what, make sure you're always expressing yourself, and you're never shy in front of the camera. Make sure you're never shy, because shy people actually get nowhere. So be an expression of the world. See, that's where I was. See, that's the kind of difference that picking up your stuff makes and getting the fuck out. Do you know what that means? It means come back in the moment and go to a different place where it's in the moment, where it's right now. And as you can see here, there's some rocks. There's some rocks over here. So I'm just showing you a demonstration of how I'm growing in the moment. And what I do is I just tape for you and I talk on what I see and who I am. So here I am on the sand. This is called the sand dunes, and this is Picnic Bay here in Magnetic Island. Now, in life you have to be natural. You have to be natural about life. You have to show yourself about life. You have to see exactly what is the best with you. Now, never look at what's wrong or right. If someone asks you what's wrong, say nothing's wrong. If someone's saying what's right, say nothing's right. Understand? Never be the person who is saying, oh, this is wrong, or this is a problem, or how would you solve this? Listen, solve it yourself, okay? Solve it yourself, because there's no one else greater who can solve it, okay? So now, no matter what, I'm greater than myself, and that's the most important aspect of me. But you have to become the most aspect of you. You have to become the person who is actually doing something on the go, who's actually loving life, who's actually living life to the best of their ability. As you can see over here, there's some beautiful tropical nature over here, beautiful tropical nature, and just so beautiful over here. It's incredible. The sunset's right now. 6 minutes ago, sunset came. So I've been taping this video here, and just so you guys see that my life is incredible right now, because life for me is going up. I'm growing daily. So no matter what, for myself right now, guess what I do? I just speak in emotion. Do you know why? Because my heart says, listen, speak in emotion, speak naturally. Otherwise, you're going to lose. You know why? Because my mind needs to be right. My heart just says what is. That's it. It's just simple. It's just simple. So I started off with my mindset. Speaking off with my mindset, I went into the heart. And here I am speaking with my heart. Okay? Because I made it awkward before, and my mind went, I'm not gay. Like, what the fuck? Like, it was just a mind twist, right? But here I am, I said that because I needed to say it for myself so that I can get to a better path. It's just a nice way for me to live life. So no matter what, that's just the natural thing about it. So you have to see how are you going to love your life and how are you going to get ahead. But that's how I'm getting ahead today, and I'll go jump in the net today. And I'll make sure to show you also this. As you can see over here, Picnic Bay. There's a Picnic Bay sign over there. And it's just amazing what you can find and how beautiful life can be when you are actually taping yourself on the go and while you're actually making videos and making something of your life. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Hello guys, so here in not Townsville, here in Cairns actually right now. Here I am in Cairns and never Townsville. I've seen Townsville and Magnetic Island over there, but just a few words of wisdom today, that today is a beautiful day, as today I have mastered the power of my emotions. And the reason is that no matter what, you have to also. And no matter what, to be able to master your emotions, you have to be able to move your emotions around more and more. Now, when you think too much with the mind, guess what the mind's doing? The mind's saying, I'm not thinking. But the mind never sees that you are thinking. But the feelings say, yes, your mind is thinking when you're in the mind. So what you have to do is never talk inside yourself. Never ever talk inside. Talk outside. So in my daily life, I may be saying, today I'll do this because I have to go do this. Like, I'll be actually talking to myself like that as I walk along. I'm like, I have to write this down. Like, I have to write this down because... And that's how I talk to myself daily. I actually talk to myself daily like that, out loud, about what I do and where I go, oh no, not that person, because they look cruel. Let's go this way, let's go this way. I told myself, right? Out loud. So you have to be able to talk to yourself out loud. Do you know why? So that you can push through anxiety. Now, the more anxiety that you push through, the better you're going to become. To become extroverted, you have to speak in front of the camera, you have to speak in front of people, and you have to write more and more. You understand? You have to do more and more content to become more extroverted. Extroverted people are the leaders of the world. Introverted people are also innovators. Introverted people are more people who are quiet, they're away from the camera, away from the TV, they like to paint like Leonardo da Vinci, they like to do music production behind the scenes. And here I am, I find myself doing music production and life coaching as a 50-50 side passion, all right? So on days I may do life coaching, on other days I may do music production. And for example, today I seen that there was a trade-off, right? For example, say they invite me to a life coaching program somewhere to teach people, thousands of people, but I have to go and do a gig for a DJ somewhere else to promote my music production. Guess what? I say, no, these guys booked me for music production, I have to go this way. You understand? So it's a trade-off, right? And that's what I'll say. No, listen, I'll speak to you guys, I'll go and see you guys on this day, right? Are you guys available on this day? And I'll make it, no problem. Just make sure that you book me on a day where I'm free, right? And guess what? My family, me, and my travels are all in between, okay? So no matter what, I have a passion of me, my family, my travels, my music career, and my life coaching career. And that's everything. The money in my life is last. You understand? I believe in money last. What does that mean? I believe that I have money right now, and the money is the last thing on my mind. Do you know why? Because I live happier either way. With money or no money. Do you understand? I live happy. Do you know why? I'm growing spiritually. I have money anyway. And yes, have money. Always have money. And make sure that you're on top of your money. That's why money is last on my mind, because I'm on top of my money anyway. But when you're not on top of your money, what you have to do is you have to figure out how to be on top of your money so that you're never worried about money, and so that you're never worried about being broke. Right? And I had this beautiful lady over here driving a bike. She's looking at me, she's like, give me a smile. And today actually I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, nah, no waxing my hair today, or waxing my beard, like putting wax or glue on my beard or hair, because I look sexy already. So no matter what, you have to realize, to master the power of your emotions is do yourself in the moment. Make sure you write daily, make sure that you're more confident, and make sure you speak more. This has to do with everything. But going back to music production and life coaching, guys, no matter what, you need to do something. You need to be able to love yourself daily and be able to show yourself and inspire yourself every single day. No matter what, you need to be able to think about yourself first. I do that on a daily basis, right? Here I am last night, right? Just earlier today. I slept, right? 7 hours. Sorry, I slept a bit. And guess what? The whole day I invested just inside my room. Why? Because I was uploading all these content from the past, right? Before 2020. All the content I had about me when I was fat, what I was doing, all my notes I took, all the videos, all the photos, all the DEF CON, and all these festivals that I went to, all the family photos I took with other people in the past. And I was organizing it inside my online university, inside my online storage. Why is that? So that I can have an online storage and throw away my terabyte drive, right? I have no need for it anymore. What I need is me only, and I have me right now. So no matter what, that's what you must do. You must figure out how you can have more in life. How do you do that? You make it easier for yourself to produce content. You produce more of it. Make sure you're producing more and more content. And that way what's going to happen is You're going to be on top of your content. So guess what? Now, since all my content is uploaded online right now, guess what I'm doing? I do content on my phone and I get personal data, right? I never have to think about the past data anymore. I retrieve so much data from the past, so much data from how I was back then. And now you can see me how I was back then and how I am now, and how I changed my life around. Now, this is no joke, all right? There are people who I've helped in my life, okay, in terms of weight loss plans and food designs and everything, and they still never believe me. Why? Because they don't even believe in themselves, right? So I believe in myself. So you have to realize that you have to find out who is on your side. And those people who are on your side are always giving you money. They're always giving you something to think about. Now, those people who give you something to think about, listen, just never think at all. But make sure that you learn from them. Make sure that you grab value and that you teach it to others. That's the whole point of becoming a billionaire and a multi-billionaire, and a trillionaire and a quadrillionaire and a quadrillionaire multi-millionaire and a multi-quadrillionaire, whatever. It's grab what I say from this video, apply it, see how it is, test it out, and then once it's working, go and teach other people. That's what I was doing my whole life. And guess what? I helped those people who were overweight, right? They see my fat photos, but here I am. 3 years later, I'm still looking the shape of my life, right? I'm looking the best I've ever been, right? I'm still growing, I'm still learning, and I'm still becoming better. I'm becoming better all the time. I'm better than yesterday. My family looks at me, they're like, they say nothing about me, but they say, oh, you're only going up. I'm like, yeah, but that's how you do it. Yeah, I have to go only up. They're like, there's no stopping in you. I'm like, yeah, there's no stopping in me. I never stop. Sorry, I only grow, right? So I never take my mother's advice anymore. I never take my parents' advice, my dad's advice. I never take his advice. I take only my advice about my life, because everything's working out for me, isn't it? For me, everything's working out. Now, my success speaks louder than words. I have no need to prove myself anymore. You understand? When you look at my past and you look at me today, I'll show you one image and you go and figure it out. You understand? I look in the best shape of my life. There's no need for me to speak anymore. Right? What I do now is I enjoy life, right? I plan my life ahead. I have the best planning skills on the planet. I have the best video skills, everything skills. I have the best music production skills. I'll prove it for myself only, because I already see it anyway. I have nothing to prove anyway. As I have the planning technique to be able to do everything I need. And I can have the most successful marriage. I can have all the kids I need, have all the money I need, all the travel I need. I've been traveling now for 7 months. Ever since I became sober 2 years ago, I really started to build my life. I became sober, guys. Remember, sobriety, as soon as you're sober, that's when your life starts. Sorry, my life, I suffered 10 years and 7 months. From 15 to 25 years and 7 months. Here I am at 27 and 7 months. 2 years in between I've been sober. From the day I became sober, I stopped suffering. Do you understand? And then I became vegan, right? Then I became even better. But it started off with sobriety. First, it started at 22. I started to read. Then guess what? Then I started to apply the information that I was taught, right? I'll read a book, I apply 3 ideas. I only read the book once. I'll grab the next book, $15, I apply 3 ideas. I read over 200 books. Those 200 books are all the books in the world now. Do you understand? Because all the books in life teach you just this moment. Everything that I teach is just this moment. So now it is about how to help you have a better mindset, right? Now you have to have a better mindset. I have to have a better mindset. We all have to grow. We all have to do stuff. So what you need to do is always get yourself a mentor when you cannot do it yourself. I can do it myself. I never need a mentor except for me. You understand? I started off with $1 million mentors in life. Have a look. These are bats over here. I started off with $1 million mentors. Guess what? They taught me a lot. Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Brian Tracy, John Gray, Eckhart Tolle, Osho. These guys are all amazing teachers, all about different subjects. Alright? Guess what? They cannot teach me to grow even more. I have to teach myself to go beyond them by myself. I realized that early on. I'm 27 and 7 months. I can get you to a certain period and even more than that. But guess what? No matter what, they taught me how to grow by myself. From that point, I realized I never need them to say to me that I need them for me to grow. No, guess what? I started to plan on my own. I started to make content on my own. I started to put words together on my own. I started to walk my own shoes. I started to do it exactly as they're doing. And I'm doing it even better now than them. Okay? At my age, 27, I'm time freedom for life, baby. I've got money for life. Understand? I've got travels for life in my life. So all I do now is enjoy my life. I enjoy my life. I do content. All my content on my laptop is all uploaded. Guess what I do now? I make production courses on my music production, everything. I'll be doing 12 levels of everything. 12 levels, all different genres. Why? Because I'm building a university around everything about me. Everything about me. I've made 32 years in my life, more time for myself. I made time for myself. I have time freedom. I have more time freedom. I made 10 years of life just for me, just as I'm vegan, right? I'm vegan, so guess what? Because I'm vegan, I made 10 years extra life, okay? Because I made 3 years as I make 1 to 3 minute meal preps, and when I say it to people, they think nothing of it, but it's a big deal of time, 3 years. Guess what? I wake up, I start eating right away. I have no need to go to the kitchen. I have no need to go to the fridge. I have no need to toast my food. I have no need to peel my food. I have no need to boil my food. I have no need to cook my food. You understand? I never eat in restaurants. Right? I make my own food. I eat right away. 1 to 3 minutes, I eat right away. All the best protein on the planet. And they think nothing of it. I don't care. Alright? But I made 3 years that way and 7 years on top of me because I'm vegan. Alright? Now it's true, listen, no matter what, listen, I believe that vegans live 7 years and even longer than 7 years compared to their meat eating counterparts. What do I mean? I was a meat eater before. So now I'm a vegan, I'm gonna live 7 years because I was a meat eater before. Compared to me only. Right, look at this. These are all bats here in Cairns. As you can see, there's a whole flock of them. Just over there, there's a huge tree where they go and they nest and they do everything. So no matter what, guys, you have to realize early on that life is early. All right? What does that mean? Life is right now. Okay? That's what I mean by early. But life is long. You have to look at the long perspective of life. Have you ever heard of the saying, delay gratification for yourself? What does that mean? I delay gratification every single day. People are eating restaurant food, meat, right, to have a taste, but they die 20 years prematurely. It's a shame, and people are doing drugs because their friends are doing drugs. Those are never your friends. Those people doing your drugs, they're never your friends. You know why? They don't even love themselves. They never lift you in life. My dad, my whole life, never lifted me. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Do you know why? Only his money lifted me up. Okay? Do you know why? Because my dad never loved himself completely. You have to realize, my dad was a smoker all his life. He's worse today than he was at 25. He's worse. How can he lift me up? I was worse. I started to become worse at 15. At 15, I started to drink alcohol. I started to do caffeine. I started to smoke cigarettes around 16. Right? I got in the wrong crowd. Before, I was in the wrong crowd, and they developed the habits in me to be around them because there was no one else. So what I done was, I made sure to get away from the crowd. When? 10 years and 7 months later. Do you understand? I started to read at 22 years old. I started to read. There was one of my friends. He gave me an audiobook program called audible.com. I went on Audible. I started to read Eckhart Tolle, The Power Now. As you can see, this is the large tree over here where all the bats are. So it's a flying fox, and there's actually a sign saying that they may bite you, so oh well. So no matter what, I had this audiobook program, and guess what? I started to read slowly. I was very sick at 22. I was schizophrenic at 22. I was on medication. I got off the drugs, and I slowly started to walk forward. 6 years illicit drug free today, 2 years legal drug free. All together, 2 years sobriety from all stimulants. Here I am, 1 year, 1 month now, vegan. Okay? So no matter what, you have to realize I have so much energy because I'm a vegan. You guys don't even understand. Those people who are not even meat eaters, guys, I understand. I'm a vegan. So you have to realize that I can judge you completely by nothing. I can never judge you, alright? I was a meat eater. But you have to realize that no matter what I say, never be judged by anyone, alright? But judge yourself. Judge yourself. Okay, what does that mean? It means self-reflect, be your own person, and make sure that you are on a better path than yesterday. When you can be on a better path, so can your friends, so can your family. They can be inspired by you, they can do you better, and you can always see what you can do and how you can live life. Alright, so no matter what, look for the positives of life, look how you can better your life. Alright, I made 32 years extra in my life. How? I cut off YouTube. I no longer watch YouTube. I no longer watch the stars on TV. I no longer watch TV. I no longer listen to the radio. I no longer watch the cinemas. At the cinema movies, I never go and watch the stars over there. You know why? Because I'm the star now of my field. Alright? There's no stars in my life but me now. You understand? I no longer watch Djokovic play tennis in the Australian Open, and I no longer go to see the flash score to see the results of tennis. Oh, big deal. Oh, it's a tennis match. Big deal. You understand? Who cares about that? You understand? I became vegan also. I made 10 years there. I also, for example, with veganism and 1 to 3 minute meal preps, I made 10 years there. Alright? I no longer go to the gym anymore. I made 3 years there. Why? Because I had a car accident when I was 13. And do you know what? I said to myself, listen, I was like, when I hit 70 and I do my back up, I feel my back even when I start to lift up after a few hours of laboring or whatever. You understand? I never do laboring anymore. But once I lift up something that's heavy for 3 hours repeatedly, as I was doing before, around 22, 23, 24, whatever, guys, I feel my back hurting, right? And to be able to lift weights now and do sit-ups and all that, I cut it out of my life. No longer will I do sit-ups. I'll do another way that I can get my abs, right? I'll get one of the swimmer's body, like just a normal swimmer like Cristiano Ronaldo, something like his body, but better, right? I don't need to look like fucking some steroid guy in life. You understand? All I need is to live a longer life. And how do I do that? I make sure to plan my life, I make sure to do my life, I make sure to do better, right? I produce content, okay? I produce content and I never listen to the outside noise. I got myself out of the crowd, I got myself out of my family's life. I don't need my family in my life, I got me. Me over family. My family dragged me down. I never need people dragging me down in life. All I need is to become better, and that's what I'm doing right now. How? I'm producing content. Anything that's going to give you value, I produce it, but not just for you. I do it for me only. Alright? I do it so I can grow. The more I give you content, the better I get. Do you understand? When I give you content for 2 hours, I was doing it for 2 hours. What were you doing? You were just watching me. Alright? You have to go and do it yourself. You have to go actually write everything. I write journals every single day for 2 years. Every single day. Go check out my journals from 25 years of age. You'll see how much content I wrote. And I've got over 73 years to still write a lot of content every single day for you guys. But for me only. I only write it for me. Alright? I only do that for me. Why? so that I can prosper, so that I can make a future, so that I can make a legacy for myself. I'm not making a legacy for you. But what I'm doing in life is I'm helping in some kind of way. I'm giving back, right? Now, no matter what, you have to realize there's a better world out there, and you have to describe it. You have to give it adjectives, which is a form of expression, which is a form of describing. Adjectives is a describing method, and a verb is a doing word. Okay, a verb is going, doing, throwing, climbing. Anything with an ing in the end is a verb. A noun is something you touch. You touch the wall, touch the chair, touch a person. That's a noun. Okay. Now, no matter what, you have to teach. You have to teach. You have to teach. And you have to do more of it, guys. I've got myself off social media. I've got myself off Spotify because I no longer listen to people's music out there in the world. I have no need for other people's music in life. I just have a need to produce my music now. Yeah? So I know nothing in life, but here I am with 1 year and 8 months extra time because I was listening to Spotify 30 minutes a day, and I calculated it. I need Spotify no more in my life. What I do now is I live my life. I do emotional conditioning for myself. What's that mean? It means I take care of my emotions. I work on my emotions, okay? And I'll only be describing it for myself now. What do I mean? I mean that no matter what, when I say emotional conditioning for myself, I mean that I'm improving, okay? And I'm bringing new meaning into the world through what I do, right? I have to put meaning only for myself. So no matter what, yes, it's very, very difficult to go up, but as you go up, it becomes easier. Why? Because the more you grow, the tougher you are on yourself. Okay? The more you grow, the tougher you are on yourself. And then when you grow, the more you are tougher on yourself, the easier it gets. When you're not growing, life is getting harder for you. The more immature you get, the tougher your life. As you can see over here, this is Cairns. Alright, so what's happening over here is it's Australia Day now. It's the 26th of 2020 of January 2020, and there's a crowd over there playing music, and I don't give a fuck about them. I'm going to the swimming pool. I have to do emotional training, do you understand? I have to actually go and do peak performance training right now in the pool, and it's so easy, guys. All you have to do is move around, nothing else. You're just moving around and you're looking for gaps in your mind. You're observing your mind for a couple hours. You're just moving around in the water, you're talking with people, and you're moving your emotions around. It's so simple, it's so flexible, right? That's more worthy of me than these fucking idiots who I don't know. You understand? So no matter what, I don't care about them. I care about me. Now, everyone's an idiot in life. I'm an idiot as well. Guess what? I'm an idiot to a certain extent. You understand? So when I call people fucking idiots, I call myself a fucking idiot too. So you have to realize when you call someone something, that's what you are. Okay? Now, whatever I call someone is what I call myself, and I am everything anyway. So no matter what, live your life, guys. All right? Go away from the crowd. Do you see where I'm moved away from the crowd? They're all together. They're together. I'm here learning. I'm here growing. I'm here doing my business. Guys, these guys are locals over here. There's some tourists. Yes, there's some tourists here in Cairns. There's exactly that. And guess what? I know nothing. I'm not sure. But guess what? No matter what, never be sure in life. Never be sure about anything. So guess what I do? I move away from the crowd anyway, and I go and do my emotional training here in the pool. Why? Because I do it for me so that I can grow and prosper, so that I can do more in life, so that I can actually become more mature and travel the world even more, because the more emotionally intelligent you are, the more you're going to be interdependent. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing peak performance training now. Look at this. I'll show you something. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah. Just so you see, it's 6:47. I've got until 9 o'clock to do emotional training here. But I have to go to Woolworths. I have to go to Woolworths and get food also. As I'm a vegan, I have to get myself some food requirements for myself. And guess what? I'm living life, guys. I'm living life. Right? Look how beautiful life is. Life is beautiful when you're doing content like this and you're improving. Yeah, party. This is my party. Alright, look. Look what I get to see for 7 months. Yeah, that's my party. That is bullshit. Do you understand? Yeah. A party, they party and they drink and drunk and they do nothing. Alright? Look at me. I get to see a beautiful view like this. For 7 months and more this year. My mentor Brian Tracy said, what you did the past 7 months is what your next 7 months looks like. You understand? So what you did in the past 5 years, or what you did in the most recent 5 years of your life, is exactly how your next 5 years is going to look like when you never change your habits. You understand? So guess what? I've been changing my habits day in, day out, looking for a better way, looking for a better way. And guess what? I made 32 years extra life. 32 years extra life and time to do music production, my family, travels, and life coaching. Nothing else to surround myself other than that and myself. Nothing else. My family, my travel, me, music production, life coaching. That's my life. Nothing else to have to do. And to get to that stage was a big deal. It took me 2 years of planning to even get that. Understand? So here I am now, ready to do emotional training. I've got my Apple Watch, right? I'll be doing peak performance training. All I'll be doing is I'll be moving around like a kickboxer, like a boxer, like Muhammad Ali, but better. I'll be doing it better, right? And I'm 27, all right? I have no need to do martial arts. I have no need to do camping. I have no need to do hiking. All that stuff I removed from my life, all right? I removed it. Bye-bye. Do you know why? So I can have more mind space to do what's best for me. And no matter what, that's what you must do. You must see my notes inside my university, and it's labeled what not to do. Read my notes based on what not to do and figure out what's working for you. All right? For me, what not to do represents what not to do. I will never go to that person. I removed them from my life. I'll never go back to the crowd. I removed them for life. Let's go this way. I'll never go there. Let's go this way. I'll never go there. I'll go this way. I'll never go there. I'll never go there. I'll never go there. And I did that 30,000 times and more to get to this level. I became sober, vegan, right? I'm real, I'm doing content, look at me. I'm choosing what not to do, right? Yeah, I choose the clubbing, I said no, right? I said no. Guess what? They say at the top, right? When you're at the top, I'm at the top now, but I'm getting better. When you're higher in status, you have to say no even more. You know why? So you can go up even more. No is the key to going up more. Warren Buffett. Okay, who's Warren Buffett? Warren Buffett is a person who is an investor of life. He's a billionaire. He's one of the richest men in the world. Okay, so no matter what, you have to realize, he says, figure out what not to do in life. Say no, keep saying no, keep saying no. You know, when you say no, a new door opens. I say, no, I will never go to there. I'll never go there because this guy's jealous. I'll never go there because that woman looked at me in a fucking stupid way. I'll never go here, I'll never go here. I'll never go back to that city. I'll never go back to that place. I'll never go back to that club. I'll never go back to that club because of that security. Go somewhere different. All right, that's you growing. All right, that's you experimenting and doing something different. All right, so guys, see you guys in the next video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. So no matter what, I make sure to make my videos at least 30 minutes long before I shut them off. And no matter what, this video has exceeded my expectations, as I did create something, and now I'm ready to do my performance training. Guys, I would love for you to join me one day. Actually, sorry, there's no such thing as one day. I'd love for you guys to join me actually right now, sometime, in this moment. We'll go together somewhere and we'll actually start to coach. I'll actually start to coach you inside the pool myself, with speakers, whatever happens, happens. But then I'll coach you how to actually emotionally train yourself. 3-day period, 7-day period, we'll make something worthwhile. Guys, see you in the next video, and make sure that you are inspired today.